Hi, everybody. I'm here today with Federico Lantschner from Brewdog. He is one of our latest Master Cicerones and actually the first one from a Spanish speaking country to reach that level. Federico was born in Bariloche, Argentina, and it's a pleasure to have you here with us today. Hi, Fede.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's what an honor. Thank you very much. Yeah, really.
Well, first of all, congratulations. What you have achieved is not an easy feat. There's only 28 Master Cicerones, and the program started in 2008. So that's less than two people per year that achieved the certification. So that's quite the achievement, and you're an inspiration to all of us. And I know the Master Cicerone exam sometimes is um, very secretive. Um, Share a little bit about your experience of the Master Cicerone because most of us don't know a lot about the exam. How was it?
Well, for me, the exam was pretty much an enjoyable experience. This is sometimes is not for everybody because it's a lot of intensity. I enjoy the difficulty of it, so to a certain degree, it is enjoyable. It is a very long exam and a lot of aspects to it, which makes it very difficult. But it is as well something beautiful in the sense that you get to share time with magnificent professionals from who are trying to pass that exam, and you get to know them, and it is incredible, really. And then on top of that, you're being vigilated by professionals that people that you never would wish to meet. Like I got to meet like Randy Mosher on the exam, and that was for me like the top of everything because he's basically the one who got me into craft brewing. So for me, it was very special. So it's a lot of effort. You're gonna sacrifice a lot to get there in terms of time, in terms of study, in terms of going absolutely crazy, going at reading at the stats of beers. But once it's all done, it is absolutely gratifying. It is very good. Passing or not passing, it is for me was I didn't pass once, and I still was very grateful to be able to do it.
That's awesome. And that thanks for sharing that. I know that there's a lot of books that you read in preparation for the exam. And can you tell us about one or two favorites that you had along the way to your Master Cicerone exam?
Well, what I started was with Randy Mosher Radical Brewing. That's wow. That was an incredible book. Was a mix of a step on the back, a step on the past of the beer, and a step on the future in the sense of so many interesting beers to make, but at the same time, such a refreshing view on all styles, and as well explained by a person who really loves beer, and he can put it in words on a book. So for me, was absolutely incredible having the possibility to read that book. And then the latest book, it is called Nosedive, that is by Harold McGee.
Cool.
It is a book that I considered like my last, what we call in Spanish, like the twist of the bolt, in the sense of it was what really sealed for me the ability to understand aromas. It is a book that is not beer focused, but it
Mhm.
explores all the aspects of aromas and all the sources and how they manifest themselves, the commonalities, and what they're trying to express. And for me, it's an incredible book. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's incredible to polish all the knowledge. Yeah.
I have not read that one, so I'll definitely add
Yeah.
it to my list. And it sounds very interesting. So I think and the system program is made to test you and to put you out of your comfort zone. And you come from a brewing background, So where did we test you that you felt that it was different, that it was not something that you knew before and you were studying for the exam?
Where I really was tested by the exam was, funnily enough, I worked before being a brewer. I worked almost 8 years as a cook. Had the luck to work around in multiple cultures and multiple countries, and for me, the part of the side of food and beer pairing was an absolute eye opening. Up to the point when I decided to become a brewer, I invest myself into brewing, and I try to leave cooking behind. That way, all I could put all my effort into brewing, and that clearly worked well up to the point where I started to get into the certified Cicerone, advanced Cicerone, and the food and beer pairing was amazing. It's so different. It's almost like starting from zero for me, because it is the other side of the coin where you're not focusing into producing, you're focusing to analyzing and meeting an extra ingredient that before I didn't have to worry about. That is beer, and for me that's amazing. And I think that's what's going to be my as well my future in the brewing career, because as well as I love producing beer and I love all that, I love even more the finding incredible traits in between beer and food, and it's just for me it's just amazing. So
Well,
that's the difficult part, and that's why what with studying for the Cicerone Unleash for me, it's just unleash uh, such such an interest into chasing all the things, and even though it was very difficult at the start, once it starts making sense, it's amazing.
well, I'm
Yeah,
glad through Cicerone you were able to bring food back into your studying,
yeah.
and I'm interested. I'm not going to Scotland anytime soon, but if I were visiting your house and next week, what would you cook for us, and what would you give us to drink?
Oh, well, with the weather that I have right now, what I would have said raclette, but actually being Argentinian, one of the things I really miss is traditional empanadas,
Oh,
and they're amazing, like oven baked. If you have like a clay oven or a food for a wood fire oven, you
uh-huh.
make these beautiful kind of like turnovers. I call empanadas. They're stuffed with meat, with peppers, with onions, with eggs. It's beautiful, and having that, I would definitely put dozens and dozens of empanadas on the table for you. That is a beautiful thing to share, and nothing better than that than a pale ale. A pale ale, will has that beautiful bready character to it, and has hop aromas that match with the spices, the herbs that you put in empanada, and intensifies them. And one better pale ale than Sierra Nevada pale ale. If you can get a fresh one from the source, oh, it is meat empanada and pale ale is just
That
yeah.
sounds
That's what I would serve you. Yeah,
delicious. So
yeah, yeah,
maybe I'll rethink my plans and book a ticket to Scotland to
yeah.
learn a little bit more, meet in person, and enjoy
Yeah,
pale ale and empanadas with you. That would be
yeah,
amazing. Well, Fede,
yeah.
you are an inspiration to all of us, and thanks for sharing this bit of information. And we're going to continue to track your career and follow you closely. We wish you the best, and have a good night over there. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Have a great day. Yeah.
Bye.